finish this gobbledygook. Alright, so I was trying to find my way over to E.
Revelio.
He saw me, but where is he? That was weird. That was really weird. Odd. It says there's a...
Bombard!
Where is it? So I have to find Ranrock's plans. Alright, it's one down. Thought I had them all before. Apparently not. So how do I go? Aha! Moonstones. Let's see what we can find. Oh crap, this is gonna suck.
Ranrock will be eliminated.
Alright, there's quite a few of them in here. Just have to not get detected. As long as this meat guy does what he's supposed to do, we're noticed.
Somebody there? Hello?
Because the more I do Petrificus Totalis,
Who is it?
less
We're dying, are we?
well, only 2 found me, so be worse.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Fringo!
Oh, yeah!
Why can't I pick that up? Oh, that's why, 'cause I have this one already.
How many of them are there? That should be the last of them I'll meet.
Hopefully. Alright, let's find Ranrock's plan. Yeah, I can do it.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Yeah, something's not right.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
What did he bargain for? It's like you knew you were coming with me to defeat goblins.
more.
Like, let's be real here.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Which, the fact that they're talking about how much they see on the way out makes me wonder if there's like some boss that's gonna come out of nowhere.
Can we please talk about...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Well, I mean, he isn't a Gryffindor, so I got that. Gryffindors would be all about the adventure.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch when I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Whoa, that was one of the deeper split. That was one of the deeper cutscenes. Crazy.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Alright, Jonathan, what do you got in store for me?
Revelio. I hope Professor Fitzgerald has confirmed what she needed to. I have to complete the next trial as soon as I can. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, where's the spot where it's supposed to go? Clearly missed it somewhere. Yeah, I have no idea where this is supposed to go. I'm sure I'll find it at some point, but there's a chest. Let's see here. Eggs. Does it go down here? Oh yeah, it goes way down there. Okay, I just have to roll it down the hill. Sweet.
Wingardium
Somewhere.
Leviosa.
Come on. Oh. You can do everything else but cast a spell through a fence.
I should investigate. Wingardium Leviosa.
Stop, you're going down a hill.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Alright, so I have to go to the map chamber. Which is very far away. Secret rooms, map chamber.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. We'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Alright, so now I've got to find my way into the headmaster's office. And he is
How will I
nothing
gain
like
access to the
Dumbledore. He's a
headmaster's
complete
office?
and utter jerk. So, let's see here. Alright, we'll go speak with Sebastian first, and then we'll deal with... what's his face? Speak to the Hufflepuff in the astronomy wing. Why do I have to speak to a Hufflepuff in the astronomy wing? Okay. It doesn't make much sense, but alright.
Professor.
What are you up to now?
For being a statue, she's oddly judgmental.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I appreciate you setting our earlier discussion aside for now. Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft, nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought, she handed it to me. "This will keep you safe," she said. "It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet."
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this.
I don't want to.
I'll send you an hour when I have news.
Or his storyline. He seems like a spoiled brat. Alright, let's see. Let's go find that Hufflepuff I need to talk to. Polyjuice potion. Ooh. Ooh, that's tempting. Because I do want to learn the Polyjuice potion. But I also want to get some more side quests done first. So we'll do the side quests first. And we'll go do Polyjuice. I love how they have it all decorated for the holidays because it's winter. Oh, I went the wrong way. It's too busy admiring the decorations.
I thought I could count on my friend.
Pardon me.
Boy.
Is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
Is it really that important that the bells go back up?
Is it really that important? They're part of the school's history. Those bells likely told a young Merlin that he was running late to Charms, or called Ignatia Wildsmith to dinner. We can't simply fiddle with history. We're meant to be its stewards.
It's certainly an odd decree, even for Black. Taking down the bells for a headache.
I agree. I thought it might also have been that they interrupted his hourly naps. That's all he does in his office, you know. But then I heard... Can you keep a secret?
I can.
I heard from Alice, who heard from Ollie, who heard from Eugenia, that it's because the bells reminded him of his wedding day. Breaks out in a sweat every hour on the hour. But mum's the word.
It's certainly an odd decree, even for Black. Taking down the bells for a headache.
I agree. I thought it might also have been that they interrupted his hourly naps. That's all he does in his office, you know. But then I heard... Can you keep a secret?
I can.
I heard from Alice, who heard from Ollie, who heard from Eugenia, that it's because the
Oops, I hit the
bells
wrong button. I didn't want to
reminded him of his wedding day. Breaks out in a sweat every hour on the hour. But mum's the word.
I wanted
If only 2 bells are left, isn't it fairly easy to tell which goes where?
Easy for you, perhaps. I happen to be tone deaf. Mother likes to say I couldn't carry a tune if it hopped on my back like a chocolate frog. No point putting them back in if they don't sound just as they did before, for the sake of historical accuracy.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
For
I imagine
Adelaide
the
being
bells
her
just
friend,
inside
she
the bell tower.
complains about her an awful lot. Getting closer as I run up these stairs.
Revelio.
Anything in here?
The bells must be upstairs.
Alohomora.
That one was easy enough.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
I think we know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
They all come at once. Everybody always needs something at once. Alright, well clearly the bells aren't over here, but I went through a frog mouth, so that was pretty cool. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's see here. Sure, I passed them. But I didn't even know this was up here, so that's pretty cool. There's the bell. Where am I supposed to go with this exactly? Oh, there. Yes, I drop it to the floor.
One up, one to go.
They kind of place themselves, which is good. So that one must go down. Hold on just a second. Sorry, I was fighting with the dog. He's trying to climb underneath me.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Poor little freak.
Oh, that wasn't too hard. Evangeline should be pleased about this, even if Black isn't.
Alright, now turn to her. And then we can go to Polyjuice potions. Here we go. Let me out the door. I love that there's these random cats around everywhere and then you can just stop and pet them whenever you want. Like every game should have just random cats that you can stop and pet. It would make...
Moment, the headmaster.
I mean,
Would
just
be
because
sure
it's
to tell
pretty.
him how very much you despise him.
Up we go.
The sheer nerve taking them down.
The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Oh, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts.
Yeah. Alright, now let's go learn about this Polyjuice potion. Ooh,
Revelio.
thank you. Don't mind if I do. Alright, let's go. Where am I headed? So I'm still in the astronomy tower.
I did say I was sorry.
And you also went on to do the exact same thing. I wouldn't
Up the stairs we go. I feel like no one in Hogwarts could possibly be fat with this amount of steps. Like, my butt would be huffing and puffing the entire time.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do.
May I ask what attracted you to astronomy?
You may. Might I assume from your inquiry that you wonder how anyone may have an interest in astronomy?
Oh, not at all, Professor. I find it intriguing and wanted to know more about your work.
Ah, that is good to hear. So often those who do not fully understand all that can be gleaned from the stars question astronomy's relevance. Misperceptions frequently arise due to the confusion of astronomy with astrology, the ridiculousness of which I shall not deign to discuss. To answer your question, it was my dear sister who first sparked my interest in stargazing. The two of us spent countless nights on our rooftop staring at the cosmos. It was one of the only subjects we could study together.
I'm not sure I follow, Professor. Why was that?
My sister is a squib. Clever, hardworking, and generous, but a squib nonetheless. The only non-magical child born to our family in generations, poor thing. Although she manages exceptionally well.
It sounds as if she's a lovely person and accomplished.
She is. And to her credit, while she was once disappointed not to attend Hogwarts, she has excelled in Muggle school. One of the first women, we suspect, to have attended Cambridge, well disguised at the time by our mother as a gentleman scholar. And as astronomy is one subject shared between the Muggle world and ours, she and I have been able to maintain that common interest. We still sneak up to a rooftop now and then to gaze upwards, courtesy of a levitation charm rather than a trellis nowadays.
Thank you for telling me about your sister, Professor.
I was glad to. It is good to be reminded of all that one can accomplish when one embraces who one is. Now off you go. I am sure you've a star chart to review somewhere.
Okay, but trying to get to the polyjuice potion. Oh, Professor Fig. Where the heck is he? Ugh, I'm above it. That's why. I'm far above where I need to be. Poop. Loading. Alright, let's try this again. It's weird seeing this room occupied by a teacher who isn't a complete joke.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Oh, this can't be good.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
It's weird because I still run like me.
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student? Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better.
I really hope it's
Chewing with your
Sebastian.
mouth open? Where are your manners?
What could the headmaster want?
Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have, somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor, yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I hear you're getting quite good at those concoctions you brew. I say, why don't you bring a sample of your next batch to my office? I'd like to give it a try.
Oh, no.
Yes, sir. I will. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
On your way, Mr. Weasley.
It's just like asking for trouble.
Well, there's one for my diary.
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
Professor Black. How...
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you, I am quite
This is
healthy,
actually kind of fun.
Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Something is very wrong with
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
When I witnessed what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
He is nothing like Sirius Black, so clearly he is one of the descendants of the other Blacks.
I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
I hope they teach you how to make Polyjuice Potion. Because that would be awesome. I would have far too much fun with that. I'd be turning into so many different people.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Professor, a word, please.
Oh,
Professor
no.
Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What?
I've been noticed.
Goodness. Well, you cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall know.
Oh man, in front of the whole student body, this is gonna be fun.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
Glad I got that one right.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Alright, now what was I gonna... I did something for the student body and now I don't even remember what it was. Uh-oh. Run! Oh crap. Missed the wrong spot.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right.
There we go.
I can't believe it worked. Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle.
This should be fun. Haven't been in the professor's office yet. Alright, I can do those later. I want to go to the gargoyle. Where is the headmaster's office? Ideally, I would like to get every single quest complete to 100% completion. That is my goal. So what's this? Completed quests, main quests. Alright, well I have no main quests right now, I've only got these ones. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the room of requirement and check out my critters. Identify the gear. Alright, let's see here. Oh man, why aren't all these guys eating and stuff? We eat this one and this one. Ah, come on, interact. Niffler. And we're also going to conjure a breeding pen. Cause why not? Alright, let's see who we gotta breed. The Nifflers. Iron Den Piffler. Oh, they're different. Well, we'll do that then. They're so cute. Just look at them. Oops, sorry, dude. It was an accident. It was an accident. I didn't mean to. Crap, I did it again. Access the headmaster's office. Alright, I'll check on the other ones in a little bit. So right now we're gonna try to do this. He's tracking it, right? Yeah. I'm just being silly. Alright. Sorry if you hear purring, the cat sitting behind my head.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Galleons and a historian's uniform.
Alright, where's this taking me? Alright, well, since that is like super far away, we are going to select and do one of these babies. And maybe later this evening or tomorrow we will set up a stream schedule and see how that goes.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
It's over here. Where is it? It's around here somewhere. I saw it before. When I was like tried to walk in because I was like, oh man, it's the headmaster's office, which is super awesome. But I couldn't get in, so this will be complete. Maybe I'll find a demiguise in there and I can get rid of that thing too. 2 birds, 1 stone, and all that jazz. Alright, let's go.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure.
Oh. I don't know why I'm so excited about this. Why am I so excited about going up here?
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
What is going on with half of the paintings in here? My god, it looks almost identical to when Dumbledore was in here. This is crazy.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? Revelio.
Hair tonic, mustache wax. Manger to be billed to the ministry. Interesting. There's nothing back there. Alright, let's go up here.
That must be the pedestal.
It is, but I'm gonna look around some more first, because I have a feeling it's gonna start me into 16 other things.
Aloha Mora.
Haha, hell yeah. Alright, let's see. What's out here? Whoa. Did not expect this. I don't have that yet. I need all the moons and I don't have them. And I refuse to look up where they all are because I want to do this the quote-unquote right way. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. Figured I was gonna get sucked into a book.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Holy. This got dark. This definitely got dark. Oh, not all doors open. Well, this sucks. And that sound would be my dog shaking his head. my god, they're everywhere.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
Oh no. This is depressing.
Egon. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be?
No,
I need to time this just right.
Oh no, no, no. Okay, gotta watch their pattern. Nope, 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 nope. He's definitely watching me. Okay. Avoided that one. And go. Go, 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 go. Oh, shoot.
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Alright, let's... This reminds me so much of the Three Brothers. Oh my gosh. Don't find me.
How could this happen?
Right, I gotta go this way. Hope
A ladder.
finds me.
Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Oh boy. I can't fight or anything because I'm in a book. Okay, so I'm up top, now what?
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
How do you do that when you're invisible? Because you can't stop crouching. They don't let you stop crouching. Oh, snap. I might squeal. I'm not gonna lie. I might squeak like a little girl. Run, 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 run. Oh, what?
That's where I need to go. But I need to find a way past them.
Why are they everywhere? I mean, I get why, but like... It's like they don't dissipate at all. Alright. And they are extremely creepy. And here we go, here we go. Do not see me. Do not see me. Go, 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 go. Oh, there's death.
Nothing this way with no danger. There must be another way to find you.
Great.
I need to turn back.
Now what?
There's no getting past them that way.
Whoa!
That closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
Please don't see me. Oh, yo, da, da, da. I don't know what that voice was. These guys are everywhere. What?
Now's my chance.
Where am I supposed to go? Go, 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 go. Hide. Whew.
the way forward.
Yes, but see, I need to not be seen. Got it. Now they definitely won't see me.
I'm invisible.
I am invisible. Because it's the cloak of invisibility. So I was right, it is like the three brothers. Why can't I get through there? And I can't cast spells. Which means I have to find another way. It's this way? Go around now. Why are you going slower? Come on. Speed it up. Oh, it's because death's right there. I see. He's looking for me. Well, maybe not me particularly, but he's looking. How do I get out of here? You would think the giant hole in the wall. Can I climb? Now, since this invisibility is the actual cloak and better than the other one, do you think he can not see me at all? 'Cause that'd be grand. That'd be pretty great. So it has to be this way. Alright, we'll see if I can sneak past these guys.
Can't see me at all.
Yep.
I can get closer to them.
Just don't make a sound.
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now, where are you, Neve?
What is going on?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand
lovely.
you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Okay. As I walk at a snail's pace. It's the Elder Wand. Oh my gosh. This is like the greatest part of the whole game right now in my head. The invisibility cloak of the Elder
such
Wand.
power.
I might just cry. Wow. That's intense. Alright, I gotta go this way. These jokers are gonna get me. Done. Onward. Oh, they would just like rise out of the ground. potato. My husband says it sounds like potato, and now I can't unhear it. He's like, ah, potato! And I was like, I can't unhear it now. Alright, we're gonna change. Oh, we can't change our skill set. Oh, why can't I change it? Oh, that just... You are not going to get past me. I got the Elder Wand. My song was fabulous. The Elder Wand. I'm glad they gave me like a ton of potions because I'm probably gonna need it for whatever the boss fight is, which is probably the giant death at the end of all this. Because this is one of the trials. Oh, there it is. Nailed it. Oh, trolls? Seriously, like death trolls? You're not kidding me. No. Denied, sir. Snap. Not doing that. Save my ancient magic for the big boss fight because I have a feeling I'm gonna need it. Yep, there it is. Unless he's sending more of his cronies, yep, more of the big dudes. What? Nope. Nope. Whoa, too close for comfort there. Going to drive me insane. Nope, so much nope. Snap. Ah! Was not expecting that one. Oops. Potato here. You and I are gonna have a fight. I mean, a different one. We're gonna have a talking to. And you're not gonna win it. There we go. Now we just got these little jokers left. Okay. This is exhausting. Alright. Well, sadly, I think I'm gonna have to end the stream there. The little one is up from her nap, so I will probably have to finish this over here with the resurrection stone. Ugh, it's gonna kill me. But I'm gonna pause it for a second. Maybe I can get her to kind of chill while we do this.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
I thought I was gonna have to end the stream, but she's happy, she's snapped, and we have our after snack cookie, or after nap cookie, so time to do the resurrection story. This makes me so happy.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
She's gone. Neve.
Oh, poor Neve. Gone so young.
Let us always honor her memory.
May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
Now what has Death got up his sleeve this time?
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
So what am I supposed to do? Follow her? I guess so.
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Are you covered in Oreos?
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. O'Neill, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
Oh, snap.
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora.
This chick is nuts.
This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to.
She's nuts. What in the world? I'm glad I'm not back in the book. But still, what in the world?
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young. I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizard kind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, The knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was, and she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragbor.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Interesting. I knew it. I knew it was the Deathly Hallows. Makes me so happy. Jump. Jump.
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
I don't know, Sebastian. You're kind of a douche. Be honest. Let's be real here. He's kind of a dick.
Fringo!
I don't know if that does anything, but makes me feel better. Alright, and there is where I'm going to stop for the day. Thank you all for joining me. We will just go again tomorrow, probably around 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Alright, see you then. Bye.